We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Georgia Tech's offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from
quarterback, feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the counter. He breaks a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Now the play fake. Going for 6. Just threw that one way too far.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll toss it. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback. He's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. And some room to work. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll run the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Second down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's got him. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down to this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to buy time. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
trying play action. Pressure coming. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Powell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is
touchdown, Georgia Tech! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Palmer. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets away from one, finds some space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Lost one deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barney. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. DB's right up on the receivers. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Quickly complete. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Got it in the middle, it's Little. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffs! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Little. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Green. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Going for it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. He said there would be days and games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now